Oh, shoot. Well, you got it. Darn. Lesson to check the audios. There. Now it's working. Wow. That whole time my mic wasn't on. Shoot. Oh well. That's only 7 minutes, right? Anyways. There we go. Mike, you're the MVP. If I could give you some NSO points, I definitely would. Actually, I think I can. But I don't know. Should we go through that all again? Just because I completely had the mic off the whole time. I'm a professional streamer. But there you go, guys. People in shorts. We're making a small coin idle game in 14 days. And it's already day 10. We got some sound effects that we need to make. Some music that we need to make. And there's just some unlock logic that we also need to make. But you'll notice if we hit heads, you get money. Don't worry about this. You should be getting 10 cents every time you get heads. We just got to fix that logic. It's going to be actually super simple. So yeah, you can buy upgrades, you can increase the heads odds chance, and we got to make it so you can get the unlocks. If we have time, maybe we could gray out these buttons. That way when you actually unlock it, it gets bright or yellow or something. I don't know. But all right, hope you guys are all having a great Monday. Not a case of the Mondays. I said that because back then my mic wasn't working. But all right, guys. Let's do it. Let's get some good stuff. I can't believe my mic wasn't on. I'm gonna watch the first 7 minutes and just laugh at myself. Good old streams, right? So let's open up some scripts, shall we? So let's open up script coin flip. Do we want to open up that? Or do we want to open up coin upgrades? I think we should open up coin upgrades. We're just going to quickly make the unlocks. So you guys ready to jump into our IDE? Let's go over to the right screen here. Boom. Just like magic. How's that look? Let me make it so I can actually see. Yeah, I mean, at least I'm able to see. Are you guys able to see? You guys in shorts? If not, let me know and I can make it better. Maybe I'll do... What was this? I think it was Control Shift. This. Shift Alt. F6. Period. Plus. Minus. What was that? Huh. Well, one of the two, I think. Oh well. I didn't even be able to zoom up here. Anyways, let's make the upgrades. And actually, I don't know if it's going to be in this. Because we want to actually do this in the coin flip. So I'm going to open up this script as well. And it's pretty ugly. I'm going to be honest. It's kind of ugly. It's not terrible, but it could be a lot better. But as you see, we're doing this is penny unlocks. Yep, you guys in short should be able to see this. This basically lets you know if we can actually give money after flip, pretty much. And what I could do is call the method and then just send in some parameters, maybe. Maybe I'll do that and we'll see if it works. I could just do like a float. Like first, let's make the type float. Is my keyboard dead? And my keyboard's dead. Wow. Jeez, my mouse is working now. There we go. My keyboard was dead. My mic wasn't on. Jeez, I was not prepared. What am I doing? So we could do float amount or float coin amount. I don't really want to give a default value. I'm just going to keep it coin and flip them out. And if my logic is right, yep, all these are broken because now they're not calling a right amount. But this will probably have to be changed to, instead of 0.01, you're just going to pass in the amount. So coin amount. And I think that's everything that we need to make here. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's go up and pass something. So why don't we do 0.01 for the coin amount. It tells us what that will end up being. Coin amount equals 0.01. Let's make a nice little F to make it a float. And now this is a nickel. Guys, this is going to be a trivia question. How much is a nickel? I'm just kidding. It's 7 cents. Just kidding. 0.5 cents. F. We got a dime. 0.010 F. Then we got the quarter. 0.25 F. This seems right to me. Let's check it out in Unity. All right, let's do it. Is this really live? Oh wait, shoot. Let me go back to the scheduled recording. Yes, it's really live. Ali, welcome to the stream. Man, did all the chat finally get in, load in for my stream? So hopefully I didn't miss any of that. But yep, Ali, this is live. Welcome to the stream. Red Dead Redemption 2, find me website client. I'm giving you a $100 referral. Website client? I don't know, just go use Hostinger or something. Then you can make AI make your website. And it probably depends on what kind of website you want to make, I guess. Kind of starts there, I guess. Rewrite the code in Rust. I'd probably turn to Rust by the time I figured that out. Block Blitz. Welcome to the stream, though. Sorry, I have to ask these mini recorded streams. I'm laughing. Are there really a lot of pre-recorded streams? That's a bummer. Come on, this is supposed to be a live stream, not recorded stream. You know what? Now that you actually say that, I remember that. Have you guys ever seen that GTA stream where there's a plane in GTA that is like crash landing? Have you guys seen that stream? I feel like I come across it once every 2 weeks. And it's literally a replay of the same thing happening and happening over again. And I check the comments and they're all like, oh, are they going to be okay? Like they think it's real. It's GTA 6. I mean 5. It's not GTA 6 yet. That hasn't came out. All right, here we go. So if we flip this, what should happen is we should get 11. Oh, let's go back into Unity so you can actually see it. Hopefully this gives us 11 cents. Perfect. We know our logic is working. That was a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. But let's actually do the upgrade. So flip coin and let's increase heads odds. Hopefully, let's do the math here. Now we should be getting 13 because we have a penny and a dime, but we're adding an extra heads to each one. So that should be 13, right? So we should get 35 if it's heads. 33. So I don't know, did that actually apply? Let's do it again. Is it still only given 11? It's still only given 11. So what we might have to do, coin multiplier, what is that currently set to? That might be in coin upgrades. Oops. Did not mean to do that. All right, let's go to the right screen so you guys can see what's going on here. We need to find out how much the increase heads cost, increase reward upgrade head cost, but reward multiplier, that's what we need. So coin upgrades, that's what that script is called. So I know we're doing that, right? Reward multiplier. What was the console? I know interesting. The reward multiplier is set to 0, but we upgraded it twice. Let's do some debugging here. We have to go into... First thing I want to check is to make sure that we're actually calling the flip method. Or not the flip method, but the heads reward. So if we go to our game view main, And then we have the increase heads reward right here, the button. If we click this, we should get increase reward upgrade. So we know that's working. Why would it not be? I'm gonna play it again real quick. So it's not even allowing us to upgrade it. Okay. Interesting. That's weird. That's not expecting. We weren't supposed to get a bug this early in the stream. What in the world? Coin manager, coin upgrades, increase heads reward upgrade. Do we just need to assign it? Coin flip manager, upgrade manager, all that is right. Oh man. Okay guys, we're gonna figure this out. Why is it not working? Wasn't it just working? So it's not working when we do the button here. Is it even calling the method? It's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm definitely clicking it. It's like... You know what? I think it might be... Coin flip result. So let's go back into the code. You guys ready for this? Also, those of you guys watching, how's your guys' Monday going? Was it a good Monday or was it a bad Monday? Did something that happened at work today that was good? Or school? Whatever happened in your life? Add a debug.log? You know, I think we have to. You know what's crazy though? We have a debug.log here. Yep. And this is supposed to tell us what the reward multiplier is. And when I looked in the console, that was saying it was 0. Which shouldn't be true. So actually none of the upgrades are working. So the increase heads odd reward isn't, the head, but that isn't working. Which at first made me think something wasn't assigned in the console. If we go here and we go basically on the side of the screen, hopefully that's enough for you guys to see. All of that logic is assigned to our coin flip manager and our upgrade manager. We have our increase heads odds text, increase reward upgrade text, which that's right. And our coin flip manager. We have our coin upgrades here. And then if we go down to our buttons, increase heads upgrade. All right, let's check this. Oh wait, no, we want the button. My bad. This is our coin upgrade script, and we want to do the increase reward upgrade. So let me make a debug.log in that increase reward upgrade. Just to see if we even get to it. So debug.log. You made it. Great. Oh, that's increase heads odds. I don't want that. But we can test it too. DL, and we'll do, how about you made it to this method. Why is the multiplier set to 0 in the inspector? Let's see here. So the multiplier is set to 0 because in the beginning it's set to 0. And then when you hit the upgrade, it's supposed to reassign that value pretty much. So let's see if this actually works here. There you go, guys. You can actually see it now. Oh. So what's weird is you made it to the increase reward function. If we check our console, you'll see we're actually making it to the method, increase reward, when we click on it, but nothing is happening. It's not doing an error check or nothing. Is player money assigned? If player money text does not equal null, then float player money text. Let's check on the coin upgrade script. Let's see what that's assigned to. Because I know we did some renaming, so maybe that messed with it. Let's go to the coin flip manager or upgrades. Coin flip first. Player money text. Let's just drag it over again just in case it got messed up. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. Welcome, Diamond Sauce. Welcome. We are trying to figure out a bug. Bug that, for some reason, our methods are not calling. For some reason. So, player money, panel text. Oh, that could be... Nope. Never mind. That's what you want. That is so weird. You made it to the increase reward. Does this button call itself? It does. Okay. All right, let's just do a bunch of debug.logs. I think we should, that's the method that we need to go to. So we know it's getting there. Let's make sure it's actually getting here. Made it to the increase. Kind of a weird way to put it, but we'll do it. And then I'll do debug. Made it to the if statement. Terrible debug.log messages, but you I don't even think it's doing this one because this debug.log isn't working, but we'll just put it there just for fun. Okay, let's go back into our middle screen. If try parse player money text.text. Just double checking player money text.text. Text Mesh Pro, player money text. That is so weird. If I blurb out suggestions that are dumb, I apologize. I just try and solve, not an expert. Hey, you and me both. Welcome. We're on the same team. But, hey, Alvin, welcome to the stream. But I made a game with Unity a few months ago, so it's fun. That's awesome. What kind of game did you make? All right, let's try it again. I'm gonna swing you guys back over to Unity so we can test this out. There, now you guys can see the console messages and you can see me click the button. Very exciting. Flip coin. We're flipping the coin. Sweet. Are you a programmer? I like to say I'm a programmer, but getting better. So I'm a novice programmer. So we made it to the increase reward function and we made it to the increase. What isn't happening, let's go back into here. But I primarily program with C# on the side. So it was a horror game. Oh, cool. The fog encounters. It was my introduction to the engine. That's really cool. You have any ideas what you want to make next? And Alvin, are you a programmer? I forgot to ask. So we are making it to the increase debug.log. So we know we're making it this far. So this should be happening. Oh, I know what it is. Guys, this is what the issue is. The error that is happening is... Let's test something out. So I'm going to stop play mode so I can make a change. So previously, I made this little $ next to the money. And I think when it's trying to get the value of this player money, basically text element, it's supposed to be a float because it's trying to convert it in a string into a float, but it doesn't know how to, I guess, comprehend what this $ is for. So I'm curious if I go to the player money text and just remove the $, and see if it works. So I'm going to remove that so there's no special characters. And then we're going to hit play, flip a few coins, hit the reward upgrade button. So we made it to the increase, but it's still not working. Darn. That is so weird. Like everything seems like it should be working. But yeah, I'm working on a lighthouse war game. That's cool. Lighting, so that's probably going to involve a lot of lighting, I think. And I haven't messed with much lighting. Is that tough to do in Unity? And I'm a student, I've only seen my friend coding like that. Ah, well, are you kind of looking to get started into programming, start making games, Alvin? Honestly, the best way to do it is just start, you know? This is float, try parse, plenty. We're making it. That is so weird. But we're not making it to the if statement. So it's like we're not getting past this step. So if float, try parse, player money.text.text, which is this element up above. It's so weird. I almost want to just restart Unity because it was working. Player money, panel text. We're not doing a string reference, so it's not like that's the issue. This is the coin upgrades. So that would be upgrade manager. Interesting. Hey, hopefully I say this right. Rhombohedral bismuth, maybe? What is this? Basically, what this is, I'm making a small challenge game in Unity, and we're using Writer as the IDE. And we're basically just trying to make a small coin idle game that when you flip the coins, you get money, you can buy upgrades, stuff like that. And we'll probably add some stats as well. So kind of like a fun, here, let me, there you go. Now you can actually see the UI. That's currently what we got so far. We're trying to figure out a bug where if you hit play, for some reason this was working, but now it's not. It's not actually calling the method. I mean, it's calling the method, but it's not doing it correctly. So we're just trying to figure out where the bug is and getting it from there. You know what? What if I do another thing? I did change. Well, let's actually go back to the panel text. And I'm going to change it to an int, 0. Is it just recognizing that it's a float? Made it to increase. No. That's weird. Not working. All right, let's check up on that. Coding a game? Yes. Making a small, simple coin idle game. Lighting is not hard. Making your models to get compatible with baked lights is hard. So that's something I've also never done yet. Baked lights. I see a lot of videos of how to bake your lighting, but never tried it yet. Is that just baking lighting, kind of compiling your code so it runs a little bit better? And so Blender. I have used Blender. I started using Vim. Ooh. The text editor in a way for files. Destroy. Nothing to nobody. Honestly, at this point, we might have to. We might just have to start from scratch. Like the flip coin work. And then if we go to the flip coin button, which is right here, everything works as should. But the upgrade button, you have the upgrade manager. Can I just reassign that? Let's try it again. Coin upgrades, and we're gonna do the increase reward upgrade. Did I just have to reassign it? Is that the bug fix here? Nope, it still doesn't work. Weird. Out money and money increase. And also, welcome to the stream, nobody. That sounds like a funny sentence to say. But yeah, I'd like to get into baking lighting. What has been the best way for you to learn that? Using heads animation. We didn't put anything on these buttons, did we yet? Okay. Increase, upgrade. Because that's just the panel. And then we got the panel text, so that's not going to be it. But the upgrade. Runtime. Oh, interesting. You can change it to editor and runtime so you can test it. Maybe. What happens if I do that? Do I get console messages if I click it? No. Weird. Interesting. So baked lights are used to light up a complex map. There's a limit with real-time lights in Unity before it stops working. Image and a screenshot of how light projects onto your model. Ah, fast fetch. What is that? That makes sense. So kind of like making it performance-wise. Like it saves on performance a little bit. This makes no sense. Why? Private, player money text. Then we get the coin upgrade. Yep, scene. On the upgrade button. So we're only using it once. I'm going to show you guys the right side of the screen where I'm doing some code. I used Vim for the first time. How was it? How was it, Clippy? Was it confusing? Am I doing something with the player money maybe? And this one? Really? And Morton Nielsen, welcome. Yes, US, if you mean by America. What exactly is not working again? It's weird. Let me show you. So, it should be working. I'm tempted just to restart Unity, but when we do flip coins and hit this little upgrade here, it's not working. But everything is what it should be. So if we go to increase upgrades reward button, we'll see that we have it assigned and it should be calling the method. Coin upgrades. Make sure I didn't spell it right or wrong. Yep, it's spelled right. Increase reward upgrade. Increase reward upgrade. So then it should be calling this method over here. And we're getting this far, but we are not getting this far. So basically, nothing happens after this. So maybe it's something with the float.tryparse player money on text.text. But I've never had an issue with this yet. Increase reward upgrade cost. So if and money is greater than or equal to increase. Because then you can actually buy the upgrade. If continue running this whole code block in here. I know an if and an if, probably confusing. So are you using VS Code or Visual Studio? I'm actually using Writer, so I'm using JetBrains Writer. I'm using tryparse because if it has an issue converting it basically to a float, it just makes it 0. Thank you for saying that. Let me try something. instead of just parse where it'll throw an actual exception. So what I was meaning, let me show you guys on this side. So instead of returning 0 on the try parse, I wonder if I change my player money to, I don't know, let's just show 5. So we could check and see if the try parse is actually working. Not sure how it got to 5, but okay. Darn it. Nope. Darn it. Well, that's quite a bug. That is so weird how this is designed. Can you remove try parse? I can. Let's do it. Let's just have some fun. So it is technically a string, so I still need to convert it to a float in order to do some math on it. Right side of the screen. I still need to do something here because it is a string. So is it? Can I just do parse? But then it doesn't like this. It's a lot of words. So I might not be able to remove try parse. But I mean, player money text.text, and we're going to out it to money, which is what we're using here. And we're subtracting their money. And then we basically reassign their money to a string. Dark Smoke, man. Welcome, Dark Smoke. Welcome to the stream. We're trying to figure out this fun bug of why our method is not calling. So we're getting this far and we're getting this far, but we're not getting inside of here. So this is why what we're trying to troubleshoot with some debug.logs, just kind of pinpoint where the error could be happening. Maybe debug the player.text.text I'm on my phone, so I can't really see the bottom. Yeah, the bottom is kind of just like another method that we can call. This is another upgrade. So there's nothing. Oh wait, here. Maybe you meant towards this bottom. So I moved it up a little bit for you. I'm here, Strongman. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Danny Mulder, welcome as well. Welcome back. Of course, Giraffe's not yellow, but red. I thought they should be green. And he's pulling out the Loch Ness Monster. Your opinion about cats? I think all pets and animals should be loved. All right, here we go. Let's try... view main. Zero. Debug it. That's what we're trying to debug. I'm already in my NoPython. Dang. Basically, here, let's roam through it. Why did I stop making shorts? I wanted to grow the channel, and shorts just weren't really helping to grow the channel. Because shorts, honestly, they're good for about 4 days, and then they're basically non-existent. Plus, I was spending almost more time making the shorts than actually learning game development. So I figured, let's get better at game development. I will make more shorts though, going forward. Like, that's the plan. Basically, what we're trying to do is troubleshoot. So let's hit play mode. When I flip the coin, and do this upgrade, it's not upgrading. But we are getting some messages that we'll see here in a bit. Everything in the hierarchy is assigned. So if we go to our upgrade heads reward button right here, you'll see that it's supposed to call this increase reward upgrade every time we click it. But it's not. So that's what's weird. Everything in the upgrade and the coin flip manager is assigned. Upgrade. We're assigning the right player money text. So all this is the same. Increase reward upgrade. So yeah. I wonder if increase minus 10F. Yeah, darn, that's not it. Okay, let's go into the right side of the screen where we're getting this far. We're getting this far because we're getting this debug.log message. But now when we make the money variable, and then we're trying to get the player money and turn it into a float and out it to the money variable and make sure that their money is greater than or equal to the increased reward upgrade cost. It's not running any of this for some reason. So I'm curious, what if I made it to increase? Yeah, we're getting this far. Make the game auto-click proof. That's kind of a goal if we can get there. What did I miss? We're debugging some fun. Proof. I mean, debug the player.text. We could kind of just make sure that it's actually being assigned. So let's get out of game view here. And we'll do a debug. Make sure you guys are still, yeah, okay. And we'll do the player. Oops. Player money.text. And text equals dot text. Player money. Oh, does that not work? Oh, I'm doing a capitalized P. So now we're just checking to see if there's, I don't know, kind of doing two things, I guess. Seeing what the value is and seeing what this means. So yep, now I see the C# files. Hey, Willie T, C#, yes it is. We're making a game here. So it's a small coin, simple idle game. Nothing like GTA 7 yet. But we're trying to troubleshoot why when we flip coins, we're getting the money, but when we hit upgrade, this is the error message that we get. So we're reading the correct value, which is a string here. So you guys can't really see it on shorts. Let me change that. But we're getting this here where player money underscore panel text. That's what the name of it is. So we're getting the name of the game object, which is good. And then we're getting that the text equals $sign and 44 cents. But this is a string, which is exactly what we should be getting. Now, what should be happening is if we go to the right screen here and then go to this next line, right? This is where that debug.log message came from. The next line should be now turn that string, that 44 cents, into a float and out it to money, this variable we just created. And make sure that it's higher than the reward cost, basically, like the upgrade reward cost. So, Willie T, are you a big C# person? Or game developer or all that fun stuff? But for some reason, you know what? Why don't we do this as well? Let's see what the upgrade increase reward upgrade cost is. Is it just incrementing for some reason? Because what if it's just getting very, very high for some reason? Increase upgrade cost. Let's see what this is, because maybe this is just a lot higher and that's why it's not running the rest of the code here. I don't know why it would be doing that. That'd be very odd. But let's give it a go. We're gonna jump back into Unity, and I'm gonna keep you guys where you guys are, but I'm gonna hit play, flip coins, and we're gonna hit upgrade. So increase reward. I don't even think it. Okay. I'm gonna make this make it a little bit better of a debug.log message. I tried to be quick, but it wasn't that good. Try trimming the string before the parse. Like removing the $sign, or we shouldn't have to. Technically, it was working, but we could definitely try that. All right, so you guys see it's $sign. We're getting money. That's great. Then we upgrade. So now we should be saying increase reward equals button text. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted the upgrade cost. I was like, it's not what we wanted. Oh, you know what? We have two. I don't know if this is the issue, and it might be an issue. Does not match. Oh, that's fine. But we have. Why am I saying increase reward upgrade cost? What if I just remove that? I know I'm gonna fix everything else here. Then I'm just going to change all occurrences. So Shift F6. And we're gonna make it increase reward upgrade cost. There, that matches what we just changed up here. There, because this should be .10f. It's a private float. All right, let's see what this is. I did see some comments, so let me. What is that output? Tell me about it. It's the output. Let's see. Actually, we're gonna flip some coins first. Then we're gonna hit upgrade. So the increase reward equals, or the increase reward upgrade cost is 10 cents. So that's good. So why? That's so weird. Hard to read screen. It is. So what's hard about it? Is it too zoomed in? I know it is mobile, so it is kind of just harder to see on mobile. But Bluster, wait, welcome to the stream. Write .text next to it if it's TMP_text. Let's see. We're at same yellow. The bottom fades out and the chat blocks half of it. So I think you can zoom in a little bit on YouTube. I don't know if you have to hold the screen or zoom or something. Here it is. Let me try and figure it on my screen. So I know on the 3, so this does help a little bit, but it kind of makes it harder to chat. Yeah, darn. You can't go to your top 3 dots and turn off the live chat, but then you have to turn it back on to chat. It's so weird. All right, I tried. So there is a normal stream where it is horizontal, where it does have a lot better picture. So I will say that. So same Willie, the bottom fades out. Yep, it does, unfortunately. I wish it didn't. And I wish I could turn that chat like so it wasn't on the screen, because the chat is higher up above my head. Like if you spam the chat, you'll see it. So I wish I could turn that off. Maybe I'll look into it and see if I can. That would be crazy. Imagine if we had a, ooh, I don't know. Someone could absolutely dive bomb the stream though. They could say words on there. They could be saying some things and I'd be like, oh, turn them off. So Willie T, before you, where you parse the money, print out the value to see what it is before you try to parse. So before we try to parse, that'll be this player money text. Let me get rid of this because we don't need that. Oop, I just inserted. And I'll get rid of this debug.log because we do know we're getting there. So what we're trying to parse is this player money.text. So I'm going to say player money.text is equal to player money text.text. Here, we'll just do that for that. And I'll put increase upgrade cost equals that. That way we can see both those. Is that what you're thinking? Print out that value so you see before you try to parse. Okay, so that should be what you're thinking. So don't forget curly braces. Did I forget curly braces somewhere? This has braces, that has braces, that has braces. All of them do have braces. So, yep. So let's go into Unity. I'll just leave it right there. There. As I move it. So let's hit play. Watch it just magically start working. Isn't that how developing works, right? The normal stream chat is also a thing. Don't forget about that. From Danny. All right, so I'm gonna give some flip coins. So this is the debug.log message here. Player money panel text, and it's text mesh pro GUI type. And player money text.text is equal to that $0.44. So that's at least what it should be before getting parsed. We can remove the $, just to see if that works. What if... I'll try something here. I'm gonna do false. Remove the $. Yeah, we can try that here. I do want to try one quick test. I did make a quick change. All right, yeah, that didn't work. So to remove the $, change, I'm gonna go to the coin flip, because this is where we're assigning the money. So that's probably what's happening. I did change that. I think instead of including a $sign in my output, I should just make another text element. I think, so this might fix it. I'll talk about it for like 15 seconds and then it's probably not going to be the fix, but before here, this is where we give money after the flip. So we call this give money after flip. Here, sorry, you guys probably can't see it because of all the chat on YouTube. There, now it's a little bit higher up. Give money after flip. Can I zoom in a bit so you guys can see it better? That's kind of a little bit better. Can I do it one more time? It's a bit better. Maybe move to the left. All right, there we go. We're calling this every single time we basically flip the coin. It's almost impossible for me to code now, so I'm gonna zoom out just a tad. But basically what I did is before there was this little $sign that I think I added last stream towards the end. Danny, you are not lonely. We are all game developers here, so come every single time. I'm just gonna remove this because I think that's what's causing partially the issue. So Willie T, good check. I removed it from the UI, but I didn't remove it from this, so it was technically getting reassigned. So let's test it real quick. And it's a moment of truth. Before we do it, I'm gonna get some water. Hey, Tox Football, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm getting a PC for game development. Try to get an i7. I mean, i7s are, I think, pretty good for game development. I think they're pretty strong. I mean, I have an i9. I've never had issues with it, but so we're not assigning anything. Oh, okay, there we go. Jeez, are we not getting that many heads? I'm just gonna spam it a bunch. Okay, now it's working. It's working, guys. Let's celebrate. We need a sound effect to just spam, you know? So now, what originally started this whole thing is we wanted to see if whenever we applied the increase heads reward, it would give +1 to each coin that we have unlocked. What I mean by that is this. I'm going to unlock, just in the code, the dime. I'm not going to do it through the button. Just going to set it to here. I'll let you guys see this too. The screen. So basically, up above, we have variables just assigned as, you know, well, not really variables. We have fields, technically what they're called, at the top of the script. And here for this dime coin, we have, and for every other coin, we have is penny unlocked? True. So that means it can flip. Woohoo, development. Yeah, seriously, Will AT. Then we have is nickel unlocked, which is currently set to false. So let's just do it. Just because it's a smaller number and it's easier to do math with it. So now, since that's set to true, when we flip it later, or call flip, we got this very gross looking flip. I'll be back. Hey, Willie T, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Hope to see you soon. But is nickel unlocked? That has to be true. And the nickel coin animator doesn't have to be null. Most likely it's not going to be null, but we're just going to do that null reference check. And yeah, basically, long story short, we should be able to flip the nickel. So let's go over to Unity now. And come on. Boom. It's going to flip all the coins just for fun animations. Then if we flip the coin, oh, big sad. Oh, you know what? I know what I need to do now also. Let's go to the right screen again. I did forget one thing. So we have set this to, we've set the is nickel unlocked to true, but what we also need to do is make sure that we set this to true as well, which is basically the can flip. So we set that to true, and now I think it should work. So let's go back into Unity. Let it compile. Ali says, yay. I agree. To develop game. Oh, shoot. Sorry, BQ Talks Football. Completely missed this one. The normal one has no viewers. Does it really? That's all right. Who knows? In 2 years, maybe someone will watch it. Maybe someone will watch the whole challenge from the start to the finish. There's some bloopers in there, but it's a good one. But BQ, you asked, do you model all this stuff or just... Oh, do I model all this stuff? Abso-freaking-lutely. Since you asked, we'll open up that good old Ace of Price. So this is how we modeled everything. We made a heads, and let me just open all these Ace of Price ones just for fun. Here, by file type. And okay, I'll get that one too. Okay, open. That way it's just opening them all up. So yeah, I mean, we made a nickel. This is pointless. Not sure why I even did this. But that's your dime heads. You might be thinking, why do some coins have H's and tails on them? Well, I wanted to make an initial state for the dime, and then I wanted to make the result after a coin flip for the dime. So I wanted heads or tails afterwards. So this is the initial one for tails, or dime, sorry. dime for tails, heads, penny, very ugly. So this is our 5. This is our nickel. We kind of got a little carried away, but kind of fun. I'm not gonna claim I'm a pixel artist because I'm not. Those guys are very talented and they can make some really cool animations. But I tried. This one is honestly embarrassing. I'm gonna be honest, it looks like someone ate one too many tacos, okay? It was supposed to be camouflage, but it doesn't look like that. I might do the art on it later, but thank you for the kind words and not roasting me. You probably roasted me in person, so I didn't hear it, so that's okay. Anyways, now if we hit play and we flip the coins, you'll see that now there's an animation for tails for both of them. You know what? I thought of a cool concept. When you flip heads, the result isn't the same for when you flip 50 other heads, right? They're going to be different. So we should code the difference, right? Right now we're just doing the same. I want the player to be like, now our penny was heads, but oh, our dime missed out. Oh, that increases the scope so much now. Oh. I mean, it's not much, but basically I thought of, depending on the coin, maybe each coin has like a different range of what's counted as heads. For example, behind the scenes, we're generating a random number, and if it's 1 to 50 for the penny, it's heads. However, I was thinking, okay, what if for the nickels we do 1 to 40 for the nickels, right? You got a 40% chance for it to be heads. Or for the dime, you got 20% chance or something, and the quarter is like that. That way it's like, I don't know. But then it also isn't realistic because it isn't 20% that you're going to be getting heads on tails, so maybe I won't do that. Anyways, we got it working. Let's make our upgrades actually work. So I'm going to set these to false. Well, hold on. Can I just set these here? Let me show you guys what I'm working on. I think I might just set these flip bool names to true, because we might as well. The reason why is because in our condition check, we're checking to see if the coin is unlocked and that the animation is set to true, that it can run. So let's just set our is dimed unlocked to false, and then once we unlock the coin, it'll run and we don't need to make more code. So let's do that. I'm gonna set this to false and make sure that none of the other coins flipped real fast. So jumping back into Unity, and I'm gonna hit play. Come on, compile. There we go. So flip coins. Why? Did I set the wrong thing? Nickel coin. That's weird. There. I'm not sure what the issue was the first time around. I just replayed it and it works. It works. There's no issue. But thank you, Ali. Thank you for the kind words. Oh yeah, I think I already said something to it, but I keep seeing your comment and I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you more focused on 2D game development, or would you lean into 3D in the future? I think I'm gonna lean more towards 3D in the future. There's just I feel like a lot more you can do with it because you literally get a whole nother dimension. So a lot more you can do. What about you? I know you're making a horror game, so maybe that was 3D? I am going to go to the right side of the screen to start making those unlocks, which is going to be in the upgrades. So basically, we just gotta... How am I going to do this? We want to grab the value. It would be a lot simpler if we just kept it in one script, but I'm all 3D. Cool. Honestly, I want to be really good at everything. So I was like, you know what? Let's start off with 2D and then I'm going to work my way up. I mean, let's just do it in here, I guess. So I'm going to make two variables. Or not two variables. I'm going to make a public void unlock nickel. We'll make a code block. And then I could just grab the value, I guess, from the other script. .2D is the best for grasping, referencing, and coding in general, though, so it's perfect. I'd agree. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if you watch day 1, day 2, it's not pretty. I think I spent like hours on like a simple bug that I feel like now if I went back, I could maybe fix it in a few minutes. It's just crazy how much you can learn in just a short amount of time. It isn't pretty. So definitely don't go back and watch the first 2 challenge days ever. The first day actually isn't too bad because there wasn't much coding. It was more just planning. But if you go into day 2, that is bad. I will never forget day 2. That was chaotic, and I don't know how long I spent on that bug. I think it was maybe a 4-6 hour stream. I don't know. I don't think it was 6 hours, maybe 4 hours, but man, I just didn't know how to reference variables from another script. Hey, not a sweat. Not a sweat. Welcome to the stream. All right, so let's do this. So public void unlock nickel. This is what we're gonna attach to the nickel button to unlock it. And yeah, they told you. Dang. You know, that's okay. If you believe in yourself, then that's cool. You know who does believe me? Ali. Is it Ali or Ali? But they believe me. Or that they like me. Public void unlock nickel. So I think what would be the easiest? I do want to have all the upgrades in one script. That way it's easier to Oli. Ali, I guess. Ali? Ali. 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 Yeah. Ali. Yeah. Like there's no H in it basically. Ollie. Oh wait. Ollie. That's better. Ollie. Okay. Wait. Am I saying it right? Ollie? Not a sweat. Basically, this is what the game is about. While I try and figure out how to say it. I could never be a teacher. Like if I'm reading that name list, I'm gonna butcher every single one. I'm not gonna try to, but basically we're making a small coin flip idle game. So if you flip it, it's a penny, so you get 1 cent because it lands on heads. It's Oli. You flip it, and then yeah, heads, tails. But later you're gonna be able to unlock nickels, dimes, and quarters so that you actually get more money to just have some more fun. So basically making a small coin idle game just to learn game development. This is a 14-day challenge, so there's been a lot that's been going on. And I learned a lot too. And after the end of this 14-day challenge, I'm gonna be making a video to kind of showcase everything I learned, all the tips, so that it hopefully helps someone else out. But you have an Aussie friend? Holy, yeah. It'd be fun to have like a Australian accent. I think they have one of the coolest accents. It just sounds like so like, oh, like, you know, it's like, oh, someone's talking Australian, then they're like, oh, he's talking. You know, everyone listens. So how do I know in coin flip, so I think I just got to reference the script. So that's, I think, going to be easy to do. So if I go to the right screen, and we could just make a couple fields here where we could drag in the script. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to make a direct reference. So not a sweat. Are you into game development? I forgot to ask. I'm going to do, oh, I keep doing the, I don't want to do, I want to do, because the Text Mesh Pro GUI element isn't going to have the Text Mesh Pro isn't going to have that variable, so we don't want to do Text Mesh Pro. So this isn't a good suggestion. But what we should do is we'll do a private can I just reference the script? I'll do coin flip. And we'll just make it coin flip. Boom. Now we should be able to get all the variables from coin flip. If I'm thinking about it right. Make a game in the file explorer. That would be insane. That'd be tough. But I saw your PlayPress tutorial. I've never touched saving systems yet because I'm scared. And I'll look at the video later. Awesome. I did make a full version, so it's like a full hour if you wanted to just watch it straight from the beginning. That way you don't have to jump video to video. But honestly, I don't think it's too bad. I think you'll get it. There really isn't that many methods to Player Pref Manager. Basically, you're setting the data, and then you're getting it, and then you set it. That's basically it. You can delete all the keys if you want. It's hopefully a good tutorial. I put a lot of time in it, like 10, 20 hours at least in there. From getting like the knowledge, getting the example, getting it all edited. It was a lot of time. So it definitely takes a lot of time. Behind the scenes, you definitely don't see the amount of editing. It's a pain. I like editing. I just wish it didn't take me so long because I want to learn game development. But public void unlock nickel, we'll just basically make an if statement. If, I'm just gonna copy this part. I'm gonna make a local variable. Basically copy this apart. And the reason I didn't copy this part is because I do need to make some variables of how much I want the nickel to cost. Or I could make some magic numbers. It's tempting to make a magic number here, guys. Just 5. $5. 5 smackaroonies. Come on, why don't you like this? And money is greater than 5. Oh, because it's going to be a float. Is that why? No, I just don't have the end of the... Now this has to be on the other side. And then, oh my goodness, I accidentally accepted that whole code block. Oh, did it really? Going to update coin visibility? What method did you pull that from? What script is that? But subbed. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, Not a Sweat. Hope to see you around. My family loves me, okay? But I gotta make sure I'm saying this right. Ali? Wait, Ali. Like it's A-L-L-E-Y. Basically. Ali. Like 2 syllables. I guess they're all 2 syllables. But the game turns out good. Are you gonna release? I probably won't release this game, but I probably might release it in the Discord. That way people can play it if they want. That's me. Ali. Okay. Oh wait, Ali. There we go. I'm trying so hard to do it. Okay, and basically we don't need any of this logic. I'm just gonna get rid of this. We don't need to... Oh, wait. Aren't we going to need to subtract it from money? We will need this, actually. Because we got to update the right amount of money. So the coin flip is nickel unlocked. Is going to be... What do I have it set to? Is nickel unlocked? Is set to true. Cannot access private field. Darn it. Public. These have to be public since I am accessing them from another script. Is penny unlocked? Public. Is nickel? Is dime? Is quarter. There we go. Now if we go back to our coin upgrades, it feels so good when you instantly know the solution to something. I'm going to dip for now. I'll join Discord later. Okay. If you want, I can give you the invite code here. I think I found my go-to streamer now. Let's go. And you can do game development on the side, you know? Part of the reason why I do these streams is that sometimes when you see someone doing game development, you're like, ooh, maybe I should go do some game development too. Let's see, invite people, copy button. So it's probably not gonna work in the shorts if you copy it, but that at the end is the invite code. Basically, if you just add or put in B2HZADBR in Discord, you should be able to see it or see the server. There we go. All right, now I think the goal before the end of this stream is I'm just gonna get all these unlocks working, and then unfortunately I'm probably gonna head out for today. But we will be back tomorrow because this is a 14-day challenge. Oops. Let me make sure you guys can see everything, okay? So basically we're making, we don't need that, so get rid of it. We'll add that though. Wait, why do I, there we go. So if money text and money is greater than 5, a float, perfect. Then it should cost, or do that. Basically, I'm gonna do the same thing for a dime, and I think it's gonna make it pretty easily. Or else I'm gonna check it. Thank you, Copilot. Unlock quarter. It doesn't have the naming, right? That's okay. Actually, maybe it does. Unlock nickel, unlock dime, unlock quarter. So it's basically going to set this quarter unlocked to true. Okay, so let's test it out. Make sure that all these are currently set to false, false, and false. Okay. Now if we stop play mode. But Ali, if you're still here, appreciate you joining and hope you have a good rest of your night. And I hope to see you next time. Then we just gotta assign the coin flip. Oh no. Oh no. Can we just, I don't want to assign the whole coin flip manager to it. YOLO. We don't care about performance in this game. We're here to learn. Let's actually just see if it works. It'd be cool if I could make some more like changes so where like the color is different. There we go. We making that money. Increase heads reward, upgrade. Now we get 2 cents. Let's, oh, I need $5. Why did I make that so high to test with? It's all right. I'll just spam it real fast with my, basically an auto clicker. Wait, technically, now what should happen is if we unlock this. Oh, darn it. I did it again. I always do this. As soon as I make something in the code, I forget to assign it in the editor. Oh, and you guys weren't even looking. Dang it. I'm just not doing good. Not doing good. Come on, be a better streamer. Alright, so let's see what we got. To assign those methods every time you click on it, basically, you just gotta do this plus sign. And then... oh, we can't use magic numbers because now if someone clicks on this upgrade again, it's gonna take $5, but nothing's gonna happen. Dang it. So I have to actually use a variable here. Random side note. Don't worry about it. But we're gonna go to their upgrade manager, drag and drop that into there. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. There you go. People in shorts, you should be able to see now. What I did is I have this upgrade manager with my coin upgrade script attached to it. Go to the unlock nickel button. And then we're just going to drag that upgrade manager, right, to that on-click event. Because remember, on-click events happen whenever you click the UI button. So we're assigning an actual action to that button. Go to coin upgrades and unlock nickel. Because it's a nickel. Unlock dime. You guys remember what to do here? Hit that little plus icon to add an on-click event. Then go to the upgrade manager, drag it into there. Coin upgrades is a script that we want to access because we want to access the methods on that script. And then this is the dime, so let's do unlock dime. Woo! Let's do unlock quarter. Do you guys know how to do it? Hopefully. Well, we got upgrade manager, drag and drop, access our coin upgrades script, and unlock quarter. Fabulous. Let's go to the right screen because I can't use magic numbers, sadly. Right. So one way I think I'm going to fix this is I'm using magic numbers here and I'm subtracting money. So this 10F is basically what we need to change. So to do that, I'm just going to go up here and make, I'll just do it here. It's fine. So private, it's going to be an integer. There's no decimals here. So private int unlock nickel cost equals 5. And we're going to do control D. This is going to be the dime cost. And this is going to be the quarter cost. Change this value so it actually represents the upgrade cost. What should we make a dime cost? 20 bucks? And we'll make the quarter 100 bucks. How about that? While we're testing, we probably shouldn't, but yeah, what are you gonna do? So now all we gotta do is change this magic number to the actual cost. So this is going to be the unlock. What was it? Unlock nickel cost. Unlock dime cost. Hopefully you guys can see this. Here, I'll move up a little bit. That way the chat isn't in the way. There you go. Hopefully you should see that now. But we want to do unlock quarter cost. There we go. Now, when the player actually clicks the unlock button and they already have the coin unlocked, it's not going to keep subtracting money. Oh, wait. Yes, it will. I lied. I'm sorry. The way I'm going to avoid this is I'm going to assign unlock quarter cost to 0. That way the next time they run this, unlock quarter cost is going to be set to 0, and they can technically click the button, but it's not going to do nothing. So let's do unlock. Did it already have it? All right, it did. And unlock nickel cost set to 0. Perfect. Let's go into our Unity game. I think this is everything we should be needing to do here. As you see, it's compiling. And let's drag over so you can see the magic happening. Boom. We have our ugly coins here. I mean, magnificent coins here. And hit play mode. I'm gonna spam this coin so much. Upgrade rewards. I don't know why I made the upgrades cost so much when I'm trying to test, because now I'm just kind of using time playing the game. But I can't lie, it's actually kind of fun. So as you see, the upgrade cost actually keeps going higher every time you upgrade it. So now it's $1.27. Now it's $1.37. Now it's $1.47. So we can increase the head's odds. So we're basically, what's my head's odds at this point? The head's odds increase. Oh my, the amount of, I think I removed that debug.log so we can't see it. Bummer. But let's unlock nickels and flip the coins. Great. So now when we get money, we're basically getting a ton of money now. So it's a little broken because all our money to buy the upgrade that was applied to the pennies is now also applied to the tails. So it's a little broken. We could fix this by making maybe different variables, but let's just keep going and testing out the rest of the game. Oh geez, we're getting so much money. I'm gonna get, oh, did I make it $100 to unlock? Oh no, that's just the UI. It's only 20 bucks to unlock the dime. So now we should be getting a ton of money. Okay, and I think a quarter was 100 bucks. Or how much was it? I think it was 100 bucks, but, or did I only set it to 10? Because we're testing. No, I set it to 100. Weird. Unlock quarter cost. Unlock quarter cost is 100. Weird. Yeah, that should not be running. Oh, it's because we have a logic error. So let's go over to the right screen. And let's do, how about, what's the best way to fix this? In my head, it was working, but it is not gonna work this way. Oh, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't we just make a can't upgrade Boolean? And then we originally set that to true, but then once we run it once, we set it to false, and then we're good, right? So to do that, I am just going to do private bool. Here, let me make it a little bit higher so you guys can see it above the chat. Unlock nickel purchased is false. Do the same thing for the dime, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the quarter. So now, whenever we purchase the upgrade, all we gotta do is set this to true. We also gotta add it into the logic of the if statement and the conditional. So we're just gonna make another and we want this to be false. So basically saying is not true. That's what this little exclamation point means. And then let's keep going. It's probably gonna recommend what we want. Great. Voila. Now we need to do, instead of this unlock dime cost, wasn't really the best way to do it, and we'll set that to true. I want to do that. Whoa, wait a minute. This should be dime. Woohoo! Easy peasy. Then we have unlock nickel purchase, which is true. Now, if I just remove this, is it going to recommend it? It is. Nice. So this should be more so what we want. Unlock nickel purchase. Unlock nickel purchase, false. Unlock dime purchase. Okay, so that makes sense. Unlock quarter purchased. We'll just set it to true. Okay, so that does make sense. Hopefully it makes sense to all you guys. But now let's go into middle screen where you can see the magic happening. So if you guys are just joining, this is a small challenge that I just kind of made out of the blue because I didn't really know game development. And now after the end of this 14 days, I'm a new man. I'm changed. Well, basically we're making a small coin idle game where the goal is to have some coins that you can flip. So let's go ahead and flip it. And to be honest, I kind of want to check the coins. So I'm going to cheat a little, okay? Don't get mad at me too much. But I want to test it and not flip it for a little while. So let's go to this player money panel text. Just give myself 100 smackaroonies. There we go. We got 100 Benjamin, or 1 Benjamin, right? Then we get play, and hopefully it reads that and lets us know. Okay, we have $100. We just got a jump start into this life. And I'm gonna buy this nickel for $5. That subtracts it. Perfect. Now this UI text is actually wrong. The upgrade is only $20. Or did I make it $10? Because that only went down 10. That makes no sense. Why? Why did you only go down 10? Well, unlock quarter cost is $100. All right, I'm just gonna upgrade a bunch. And we'll get a lot of money fast. This should be $100. Why is it only doing that much? What? That is so weird. Well, first off, I'm gonna fix these unlock nickel buttons. So this is gonna be $5. This is going to be $20. 20. That way it actually makes sense of what we're trying to do, and it adds up. Actually, while we're testing, let's just make it $50. So I think it might have something to do with me artificially giving me $100. Potentially. Let's rule it out. And I am going to just give myself $0 again. We're gonna hit play, and we're just gonna absolutely spam this button. So we're getting money every single time it's heads. So I'm gonna buy some upgrades. Every time I buy the upgrade, it's getting a little bit more expensive. It's about 8% more expensive every time you buy the upgrade. So I'm just gonna spam this for a little bit. All right, buying the upgrade. Okay, so we should be able to buy the nickel, and it should subtract it to about $3. Okay, that is good. That's what we want. Now the dime is $20, so that should give us. Why is it only $10? Oh, because our logic is wrong. Okay, so this should give us. I'm gonna go up to 50, and our logic is wrong. So. Which once we change it, it should be working, but it'll only subtract 25. Did I change it to 100? Oh, it's still 100 in the code. Okay, let's keep flipping. Now, when we do it, is it a max? Okay, I thought it was a max for a second. Now it should only be subtracting 25, I think, because that's what we have it in the code. Okay, that's working. So let's fix those logic issues. I feel like when you're game developing, you're more so going to come across logic issues and not syntax issues. So here's where we're having one bug. We're only subtracting 25 because it was the autocomplete. But because I wanted to save time, but this needs to be... Honestly, we should not be using magic numbers here. We should just use the unlock quarter cost. That way, if we change it later, it's fine. We'll do the same thing up here because this actually equals, if we hover over it. Oh, I thought it was going to tell us. Bummer. I thought it was going to tell us how much it cost. But then we'll do the unlock dime cost, and then we'll do the unlock nickel cost. There we go. I'm just going to do a quick test by changing these values. Unlock nickel is going to be 1. Unlock dime is going to be 2. And the unlock quarter is going to be 3. So we don't spend so much time. So let's jump back into Unity here and let it compile. And come on, let's play it. I should have put a lid on. You know when you don't get any water, but then you get a whole bunch of water? Jeez, that was quite the kickback. Holy smokes. Learn how to game develop and drink water, my friend. That's what the comments should be saying. Doesn't know how to drink water on stream. I should make that into a short. Alright, here we go. Let's actually see if this works. Or how about when you're so focused into game development, you forget how to drink water. Okay, nickel, we should only lose $1. Why? Unlock nickel cost should be 1, so... Did it just not compile? I think it didn't compile correctly. Try it again. Because if it actually still is not subtracting the right amount, then we actually have a weird issue. So I'm not sure what that $5 is coming from. Okay, there we go. Now it's $1. And then the dime should be $2. And let's get enough money so we can unlock the quarter, and that should be $3. Okay, awesome. Our logic is correct. There we go. I am going to change the unlock nickel to be a little bit more. That way, because we got it working. So this will be $5. Unlocking the nickel will be 25. Or we could make it 50. Then we'll make that 100, I guess. Nothing too crazy. And alrighty guys, this is where I'm going to end the stream today. I appreciate you all joining, but I'm going to give a quick recap of what we did today. Basically, initially we had a bug where we were having an issue with wow, what a great start. Let's try and drink some water first. There you go. I was a little bit more careful that time. But we were having an issue where our buttons weren't working. And the reason that is because if we go back to our right side of the screen and go to our coin flip script, whenever we hit this coin flip, we're actually calling this give money after flip. And I was putting a little $sign in here. So when we were reading this text, the code didn't quite know what to do with that $sign. So I think what I'm going to do instead is just make a UI text element and just add a $sign. That way it kind of looks normal. That way it's looking like money actually. So that was quite a bug and it took about 30 minutes to fix, unfortunately. But if we go back into the middle screen, we got our unlocks working. So we've changed the UI elements to represent how much they cost to unlock, which we actually need to change because we did change it. It's 5, 50, and 100. So just scroll down to unlock nickel, which is 5. So we don't need to do anything crazy there. And then unlocking the dime is going to be 50. And then the unlocking the quarter is going to be 100. There we go. That way it actually goes correctly. Now, I think what I was doing for another unlock was to actually have it auto click every like 2 minutes or something. That's what I was thinking for this other unlocks. And then on the right side, we'll have some stats. We'll see if I'm able to get that within the 14-day challenge. So that is all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you tuning in. If you want to see more of the challenge or some of more of the what happened before this day, definitely recommend you checking out the other streams and maybe skimming through, kind of watching parts here and there. But I've also released a video. Let me show you guys this video of the top 5 tips, or maybe not top 5, but personally tips that have helped me a lot. And it's this one right here. So it's this 5 game dev tips I wish I knew earlier. If you guys are interested in hearing about that, definitely check it out. There's 5 tips that really helped me while learning game development, so I hope they help you too. Anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see you tomorrow.